long time ago, Ninja got himself in trouble with Kai Cenat. I don't have to play the clips. We've already talked about it way too much, but in case you guys forgot about this, it was a couple of times where Ninja kind of came off, according to Kai, as backhanded compliments of saying, oh, he could have done this when referencing Kai during several of his streams, one of them being his Elden Ring stream, and Ninja pretty much saying, oh, I could have done that if I hadn't gone off to Mixer. A lot of people in the community took that the wrong way. Some people took it to heart because that rivalry was formed and has kind of, luckily, it's smoldered out quite a bit. But I was actually really interested to see someone like Summit talk about this on a recent podcast. I will link down below for all of you, where he understands the ego and where Ninja gets it. When you have a guy who is a former competitive player, has been pro in multiple titles out there, and has done so well with almost everything he has touched in the gaming space, it is Summit saying, like, I almost understand the ego because, you know, he himself is that kind of competitive person.
You know, who the fuck knows what it really was?
Yeah.
I'm sure there was even more. There's probably more to it than
a lot of different factors, right?
Yeah. So I'm not really sure. But, I mean, bro, Ninja's making such a killing, and he gets to play video games every day.
Yeah, like, it's not
incredibly well off. You know,
it's nothing.
Yeah, but, you know, he's like me, though. I'll say that. You know, you can tell from the things that he says how competitive he is. You know, you don't get to be an incredible Halo player like he was, how good you are at Fortnite, and like how good really he is at everything he touches, without being highly competitive.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a part of him that is a little bit like he sees, you know, like guys like Kai and XQC doing really big numbers and being kind of the new big dogs around, and you know, probably thinks to himself like, man, I probably could have done that. You know what I'm saying? And it probably bugs him a little bit, you know.
Interesting.
I don't doubt that he could have. To be honest, I don't doubt that he could have done it. I really think he was riding a great wave on Fortnite when he did the Drake thing and all that. What's your perspective? What do you think?
And I do want to say, I find this kind of like a weird, ironic little triangle, because Summit talking about Ninja versus Kai, he has also recently given his flowers to Kai on stream while he maybe got a little tipsy, a little drunk. He was actually just shouting out people like Kai, the big dogs, and people on Twitch, putting the good people in the right places on that platform. And now, full circle, Kai Cenat's actually invited Summit to a UFC event. So just a side information there. But it also does give you a little insight on these top streamers. When you are a 0.0001% streamer averaging, you know, if you go anywhere above 10,000 viewers, like there's so few people out there in your realm. I can imagine that after doing that for years and years and also making tens of millions of dollars, an ego might come with that. You know, I think there would be a little bit of an ego there, and I think Ninja has certainly found himself in those situations where, you know, he's getting spammed in chat, feels the need to respond, and maybe sometimes does feel like, hey, what could have been, right? He has still done so well, made so much money, and is still a very successful streamer, but what could have been if he had never left for Mixer or gone, as Summit also talks about, the more celebrity route, which again, he still gives him credit saying, you're still doing well. But yeah, I imagine among the top dogs of streamers, there's probably a bit of ego out there. But it was fun to see Summit give his quick insight on the Kai versus Ninja stuff. What do you guys think? Till next time, take care of yourselves. Water, coffee it up. And I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Take care.